For sure. Let's speak about Arsenal then. It was a resounding hammering last night of the invincible Bundesliga champions. It's really nice for Arsenal fans to see Granit Xhaka returning. There was a beautiful moment between Kelechi outside the hotel of Leverkusen. He met up with Xhaka. Have you seen this clip? No. Xhaka asked, Kelechi from AFTV? Xhaka, I think Kelechi's given it the whole, great to see you. Xhaka 3 times says, how are you? How's the family? Everything good? 3 times. And I'm like, wow, there's still that connection there with the fans. It was 4-1 in the end. Xhaka did get a standing ovation as well.
Yeah, he did. It was nice to see Granit back. Didn't have the greatest of games, but no one did on their side. Basically, the game was over in the first half.
10 minutes.
We scored early, and then we got 2 goals in the space of a minute. And Arsenal looked good. I liked the energy. I liked, I liked what we did yesterday. And we kind of really
Jesus scored as well.
Yeah, he did.
Zinchenko scored.
Trossard. Yeah, so it was pretty comprehensive. And like I said, it didn't flatter us. But as Abby will no doubt tell us, it's only pre-season, so nothing to get too excited about. But there are certain players that are looking good already.
Who's that young player that you have? Was he playing left back?
No.
Was he playing left back?
Ranieri?
No, not Ranieri. Another young player that you guys have got coming through. I think I saw him play on the left-hand side.
Nichols?
I'm not sure. It's a double hyphen name.
Oh, Miles Skelly. Yeah,
Is he?
He looks good, man. Yeah, I mean, he can play. Again, with Arsenal, you're getting guys
Lewis
that can
Skelly,
play different positions. Miles Lewis Skelly, so.
Yeah, a lot of youngsters
he looks good.
He does.
Ramsdale didn't even come on yesterday.
Well, we had a
debate
amongst myself, James and Turkish about Ramsdale, and it's interesting because those guys, they're pretty much, we're not that bothered about Ramsdale, which is, I think, it's a bit of a shame because it wasn't that long ago that Ramsdale was becoming a bit of a cult hero.
But you guys are in your ruthless era.
I feel a bit disappointed with the way it seems to be ending up for him because he just seems to be in no man's land at the moment.
Maybe he was too involved in his fidget spinner. That he
From the moment he said that he struggles to concentrate and he needs to interact.
That wasn't a good look.
Shot yourself in the foot.
You shot yourself in the foot, you know.
But then you could also say the same for Jesus when those comments are attributed.
He doesn't want to score goals.
No, he didn't say he doesn't want to score goals.
They don't come natural to me.
I know.
He said words to the effect. I'm paraphrasing. He said that. No, scoring goals is not the strongest part of
this game. It's not my thing, man.
Yeah,
but it's quite interesting to see as you go up the league, the more ruthless your fan base becomes. We've become a lot more tolerant as a fan base than we were, say, 5 years ago. We wouldn't accept any BS and we'd be moving players on like that if they weren't performing. Your club and your fans are starting to get so close to that title now, they're not playing around. And rightly so. Like, you have to be ruthless.
This ain't Sheffield United anymore.
I'm quite surprised you still got some of those players on your books.
You could get a few good for him as well. And I think you've just released another goalkeeper, haven't you?
Yeah, well, it looks like Karl Hein's going to go.
Karl Hein, yeah. There you
go.
What's
interesting about Ramsdale is that he's not played a single minute of pre-season.
That's how he should stay.
A single minute of pre-season? Surely you'd think, right, play him.
He might be on his way out.
In America, maybe.
Trying to sell him.
Yeah, he might be on his way. He might already have something around.
Don't want to get injured.
No, but that was the rationale behind Hein playing because apparently there was interest in him, so they were trying to. And that move would apparently.
So it's a bit of a contradiction.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there. A bit weird.
Can you answer this question? When are we going to see Calafiori?
Good question. I think Sunday against Lyon. We got that game coming up on Sunday, and to all intents and purposes, Calafiori will make his much expected debut for Arsenal in that game. I thought we would see him yesterday, but word on the street was, I'm not sure if it was official, that he was a bit tired. Which is somewhat
tired, bless him.
A bit strange.
He's been talking like a lot of.
I mean, a guy is
like a lot of comps, a lot of hair flicks, and it's been tiring.
A lot of aura, chat.
It has been tiring.
There's a lot of aura.
I want to see some. We want to see some action.
I want to see some defending. Do you know what I mean? I want to see some slide tackles.
Yeah, literally.
No one's interested in the aura.
Because listen, we've not paid that amount of money for him to be sitting on the bench.
Game.
No, you pay money for aura.
No,
but then someone's got to sit on the bench, Laurie. You know what I mean? You're going to
Timber have to be on the bench.
You're going to
Zinchenko.
Yeah, but you're going to
Kiwior.
So the deal with Calafiori is he's a left back come centre back. He can play both. The centre back positions are pretty much nailed down, aren't they? With Saliba and Gabriel. I don't think they're going to break that partnership. However, the left back position now is open for him to come in and play, because I would imagine that Zinchenko, who played well yesterday, by the way, scored a good goal. that would be the position I would imagine they've earmarked for him at the moment. So
if you're Jurriën Timber, right, and you get injured first game of the season, horrific injury it was, and you see Calafiori coming in, how would you feel? Because that's him maybe stepping over him in the pecking order straight away without even having played a minute. No?
Welcome to the top level.
Timber again, another one who can play in different positions. So
that's what I mean.
But that's what
centre back too.
You need
midfield.
that. You need that quality.
Yeah.
But that's four left backs.
But if you look at it like this, what's the deputy for Saliba and for Gabriel? It's Calafiori and probably Timber.
Exactly.
So them playing fullback but also playing centre back is going to be able to help them.
Timber can also play midfield too.
Tomiyasu can play. What Arteta's doing is nasty work. It's very Tony Pulis. He is just
Tony Pulis.
He's
Rory Delap's coming next week.
Just because he's Spanish, I'm going to call him. He's lining up centre backs across the back line.
I wonder where he got that
Clint
idea
Hill,
from.
Ryan Shawcross. Do you know what I mean? He's just lining them up. They're all 6 foot plus, and they can all play anywhere. It's very much Tony Pulis.
I would.
It's Tony Pulis. It's Mikel Pulis.
John Waters, Rory Delap, Crouchy.
I wouldn't have thought that was a natural comparison, Tony Pulis. And,
when we start seeing Ben White flinging it half the way across the pitch,
but it's no secret that Arteta does like players that can drop into different positions. He's a big fan of inverting. He's a big fan of players swapping wings and playing different positions. You see with Havertz, 1 minute. I mean, he started off in midfield yesterday.
He was a left
played
back
up top.
for Germany at one point.
Yeah.
No, but with
Maybe he can play there as well.
Yeah, that's another one.
How many left backs?
Maybe that's the modern.
5 left backs.
Maybe that's the way football's going.
Versatile player.
Tell you what,
they got a lot of left
I'd
backs.
like Matisse and Abbey, after 2 years of near heart attacks of Arsenal winning the Premier League, are you more hopeful or scared about Arsenal again missing out on the title?
I've already said I actually think they're going to do it this year. So
I don't. You're never going to get me to
What
say
are your
it.
plans next May?
I'll be long gone. I'll be long gone if that happens. No, I'm always worried. I never, the position that they're in. But this is, for me, this is a very much do or die season for Arsenal. So let's talk about that as the season goes on.
The thing is,
I'm not going to cast a judgment yet.
If they don't win it, they're not going to sack Arteta, in my opinion.
No.
Right? The fans might be really frustrated, really annoyed in terms of we should be winning it this season, but they won't sack him if they finish second again. So it feels a bit inevitable. I'm not going to lie. And
but then it could also be very potchy, like when he was being like that, and then we had a big drop off, and it was, that's what I hope for too.
But
we've got manifest.
They don't have
a
Daniel
really
Levy.
big day for manifesting.
They don't have Daniel Levy, who's not going to reinvest.
To be fair, I think they've got to win something. Otherwise, I think the Sharks are going to start circling for a couple of their players. There's going to be players.
That's the hope. That key players just get taken.
Where they have to move
that's
to win
inevitable.
things,
I mean, people talking all the time about Saliba
to Real
and two
Madrid.
others. Yeah, but
Didn't Flex say Saliba is above Arsenal's level now? Flex
that would be my hope.
I don't think it was
by the way. No. Show your face.
Show yourself.
You're giving it all that on Twitter, but
no, there's no doubt that the pressure is on. But I do agree with you. I can't see Arteta losing his job unless we crash out and have a.
No, but
really
you do
bad
have to
season.
win something.
Yeah, we do.
You have to win something.
Yeah.
Emirates
sure.
Cup, maybe.
They could be bigger than that.